Crisis has gone ahead and just released its brand new update, going ahead and updating the previous packs to the latest version of Bannerlord, allowing you to mess around with all the new types of blasters, lightsabers, vibro swords, and several types of armors. So yes, the new update is here, and in the current version of the mod itself, which of course I'll link down below in the description, it just has the armor packs. However, I believe what I saw on their Discord is that they are planning on uploading a version that does actually replace soldiers in the grand campaign. Unfortunately, we are of course still on the map of Calradia. However, that doesn't really matter. This is very much just kind of a go ahead and mess around with some of the stuff that we have created, and the stuff that they have created does look absolutely gorgeous. So what I thought we'd do today is go ahead and mess around, kind of take a look at a few of the items that they have been showing off, take a look at some of the armors, jump into a battle so you guys can see a little bit more about the lightsabers, obviously the vibro swords, and of course the different types of blasters that we do have access to. So I've got myself into a nice little juicy battle right off the bat, and here you guys can see some of the weapons that we are using. There are a whole range of different weapons, which we'll take a look at after this battle, but I definitely wanted to show these guys off. And there is also several types of armors. So what you're seeing right now is actually one of my units in my little warband, which I created. Again, I'll show you guys this after we've gone ahead and looked at this battle and look at the battle line. So right now, the actual sound of the rifles or blasters or whatever you want to call them is, you know, the generic crossbow sound. I believe they do have custom sounds, which just haven't made it into this update of the mod, but the blasters look and sound great. When you zoom in as well, you can see the types of them. Very, very nice indeed. I also believe as well they do also have custom animations as well for a lot of this as well, so there's a bit more of the kind of generic shooting. I think honestly it does look great, and they've done an awesome job with the armors, and this is just like one of these sets of armors as well. I've also, with my little warband, gone ahead and adjusted these, which look very, very nice indeed. Of course, you have the lightsaber as well, which does great, especially when you're like dueling other people with lightsabers. They do look good. And of course the big boy sword as well, which I believe you can switch to two-handed as well. And then obviously this is going to be one of the good matches for the lightsaber itself. If I whip that bad boy up, can you two-hand? Yeah, you can even two-hand this as well, which is nice, and will definitely make for some interesting duels. So of course, as I mentioned, there are a whole load of new weapons and stuff for people to mess around with. I do recommend obviously to actually get access to the cheat menu or get access to all the weapons. You do need the cheat menu unlocked. I'll put on your screen now how to go ahead and do it. It is really easy, and it's over on their Discord as well. Alternatively, you can also press Alt and the weird teal menu to get the command line console up, and all you have to do is type in config cheat mode 1, and that will also turn it on if that's just another way of doing it. I personally prefer that way. It's just quicker. But as you can see, we have a whole range of these blades, these vibro blades, which you'll be able to see right there. Some of them have had a lot of detail poured into them, which just looks really, really nice indeed. And there's a whole, as I said, range of these types of daggers. Again, kind of just filling in these weapons because not everybody's going to be using a lightsaber, you know, so it's good to go ahead and see a lot of these weapons being added into the game. Then of course, we have a whole range of actual lightsabers. So we have a few of them. Obviously, you've got Mace Windu's lightsaber, which can be seen over on the side, looking very nice with the hilt. And of course, if it was to launch out, it would be the glorious Mace Windu purple right there, and a few other. Again, these are just a little taste of what they've done. They have actually done an incredible amount of work. There's several maps that they've actually already got developed. Geonosis, I think, has several variants of it over on their Discord, which again I'll link down below in the description if you want to go ahead and follow up more. There's droids are very much under development. They have a lot of droid costumes and advanced droids and stuff that are already done as well in the game, so hopefully we'll get to see that. Yeah, you even have one of the droid swords as well. Again, this is going to be great for you know, dueling, because again, it's not so much all solely about just like, you know, being lore accurate, which is obviously something they are focusing on, but they also need to make a good game, and melee combat is a big part of the Bannerlord game, so giving kind of the AI more chances to engage with that, I think, is always a good idea, which is why you're seeing a lot more of these vibro daggers implemented into the game. So next we move on to armors, and this is really kind of the largest amount which is actually in the mod. So again, we do have some of the Death Watch backgrounds, which is really good. Or sorry, jetpacks backgrounds, I don't know what I'm talking about. But you do actually have some of that, and if I remove my rifle as well, you can see that looks absolutely awesome, even with the little shoulder pads as well. Of course, these uniforms are set to go with one another, so this is set to go with the rest of the Death Watch tier 6 kind of equipment, but you can obviously mix and match, and it looks really, really good. And again, they are planning on having fully working like high mobility jetpacks where it just shoot you up into the sky, which is extremely possible. There are several mods that already do very similar stuffs to that, so yeah, you'll be able to launch your way up. Again, here's some more of the armor as well. Oh god damn, it looks so clean. And again, these kind of do vary. There are lots of different variants, so again, if I go ahead and equip myself right there, and the nice thing is with this current update is you can really mix and match with it. There are tons of different helmets which are good, as you see, several different tiers to the Death Watch and the other units. Lots of different shoulder pads which can all be seen right here, and as you can see, different variants of the actual armor itself. Not only that is, we also have some of the robes as well. I mean, oh my god, that looks so goddamn good. I love these robes, especially with a lightsaber. You get rid of that. You can maybe even give yourself like a nice little hood or a helmet. Yeah, it looks dope. I love the robes. You basically just live your best Jedi life. And again, you can mix and match this with some other stuff as well. So you can even go a little bit hard, even if it does, I guess, kind of clip a little bit. But still looks great nonetheless. You can make your way in with some of the other helmets if you want to go kind of crazy. There is also Republic outfits as well, so you can see some of the First Lieutenant armors as well, which look really, really good. And again, there are a ton to mess around with in this update, and hopefully this will give people kind of an idea of the high quality that these guys are going for, because yeah, there's some really, really nice stuff which looks absolutely awesome. So I thought it would also be pretty fun as well to go ahead and maybe let's just dive in and see what the lightsaber is equipped to do. You can see the robes right there looking awesome. Really, really dope stuff. And I'll leave my soldiers back there and we'll go in and we'll see how we fare. I imagine if this gun weapon does not one-shot... Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh my god, it's so quick as well. Oh my god. It definitely has to be able to cut through people as well. Yeah, that looks awesome. Very cool indeed. The length of it is a bit short, but I guess that's kind of one of the disadvantages of the lightsaber. Yeah, very nice. And I can't wait until they do actually officially get in the sound effects as well, because I feel like Star Wars sound effects are so iconic, so it'd be amazing to have them in, and then my soldiers go ahead and drop a little volley there and take them out beautiful. So finally, I'll go ahead and show off how I think you should be playing this mod right now until they go ahead and add up any updates which will replace, you know, troop trees and stuff, because as I said, they do have working troop trees right now. They're just not in this version of the mod currently. Hopefully in the next couple of days or weeks we'll go ahead and get access to them, but you can go ahead and create your very own unit tree with the assets that are currently in if you have this pack online with the My Little Warband mod. That allows you to basically go ahead and create your very own roster. Definitely recommend it for anybody messing around with it. And yeah, as you can see, when you open this following My Little Warband, you can go ahead and add in and create your very own unit. So for example, I could add a couple upgrades to this bad boy. I can adjust his stats. I do recommend going ahead and disabling the gear restriction, so that way you can basically just pick any weapon, and it's super easy to do. Basically, all you have to do is go in and you have to click on this, and then you just find the assets. The real nice thing, though, is that the developers have set these assets to being no culture, so you can basically just scroll all the way down, and then all the modded stuff will be right here, and it's super easy to find because they're just all down the bottom. You can go ahead and select the helmet you want, and then boom, it goes ahead and changes it right there, which is really nice. Again, you can go ahead and adjust for weapons as well. So if I was to go ahead and select this, again, go down to no culture, all the weapons and stuff will be right down the bottom. And then boom, I've given my boys the Dark Honor sword right there, which they are going to be equipping on the side, which is really nice. Again, I can move over to this guy now and adjust this dude if I wanted to, change their names. And there you go, I've got two soldiers. This one's got the sword, which you can find right here. And then this guy's got the gun. And you can basically fill out this entire unit tree, again, which is super nice. Again, if I just go boom, boom, add a couple of these bad boys like so, you'll be able to see that the unit roster is completely kind of expanded, and you can do just tons and tons of stuff with it. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like and a comment if you haven't already. Subscribe for more mod news. Let me know if you want to see more from this mod, or what you're going to be doing with it when if you have downloaded it already. And of course, let me know what you're going to be doing with the mod if you're going to be going ahead and starting your very own My Little Warband Clone Trooper invasion of Calradia or what. And I'll see you guys in the next one.